All right, back through that area there is the main kitchen. That's like the brainchild. Got lots of people that are busy back there, as you can see. Every part of this first floor from Fellowship Hall is used. Today, Thanksgiving, this is the 25th anniversary of the First Presbyterian Church in Glenolden is celebrating, where they are providing meals for folks throughout the community, and this is several communities that they're doing this for. They will deliver. There will be actually a meal here once at noontime, once everyone has been delivered to at their homes. And this has grown over the years. If I'm not mistaken, I believe last year was over 1,400 meals that were delivered, and they're expecting to have even more this year now. This here is going to be for the folks that come in and eat. All these different trays are set up, and this is where they'll be set up then to get served. Different people will be helping out here to continue to feed people within the church, of all the volunteers. And we do have family members that just come in from the community, and as I say, what they'll do is they will sit amongst the areas and the tables here to have a Thanksgiving meal. This is, again, the First Presbyterian Church of Glenolden that has been putting this on with the help of so many other people in the community. It all started out with Debbie and Bob Haddon and Bob and Norma Tedda, two of the very big members of the church that have been the cornerstones of doing things within the church, spearheading different committees. And this is spun off from this. As I say, it's 25 years now that this has happened. Let's go back into this area here. This is where we're having the different turkeys are prepared and things get cut. Let's get another view from that kitchen where we saw everything going on, right? All right, we've got lots of people. It's very hectic in here. So, let's go back. Now, as I say, they do deliver meals. This is,
guys, we need
there's
to get all this
various
food off
stations.
the floor.
Here we have a little registration table, so when people come in, we give them a name tag. That fellow is a member of the Presbyterian Church, Mr. John Bort. And we have various members that are helping out, as well as so many of the non-members that are helping. Up on the stage
Attention,
there,
please. If there's anybody that can be a driver, we need you at the hallway, outside the door, right away. We need drivers right away.
All right, well, let's get over that way and show you just how that all happens.
Sign in.
Deliver it.
This is one of the entrances. All right, from here, let's see. Oh, here's another little workstation. As I say, every part of the area of the church on the first floor is being utilized with preparing the different meals and things. We're going to go down this hallway. Is somebody coming this way? It looks like they are. All right, maybe it's better if we go this way.
All right, so we've got 4 volunteers.
As I say, these are the tables that are set up for the people that will actually be sitting and having a meal here in the church. Here's where things get boxed. This is how they get put together. And you have a situation where different people are driving the meals. We print out a map which gives you where to go, and they will take the meals to whatever homes, whatever the addresses are in various communities. As I say, up on the stage, we have, I guess those are desserts up there, or they're putting together, if you will, sub-assemblies. These are individual packages of whatever, gravy, cranberry sauce, things like that. And then they get put from individual into a big thing that would be a whole care package of a meal. So when you're getting a meal delivered to you, this is something where you have the main turkey itself, you're getting stuffing, the mashed potatoes, green beans, all the different types of functions that you would have part of the meal itself. Out here is where you actually have the meals are getting picked up and they get assigned to go.
Thank you.
So this is where they exit and they go into people's cars and are being taken to the different folks at home where they're going to receive their meal. So that's going to be it for the moment. What is your name, sir?
John Bort.
John Bort. Well, John, we want to thank you for coming out here and helping out. How long have you been helping with this?
20 years.
How many?
20.
20 years? Great. Well, we really appreciate all your support. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, I see some more volunteers here. Can I ask you what your names are?
I'm Sandy, and I'm here for the first time in memory of my son-in-law, Jason Devine.
I'm Cheryl, and same as her.
I'm Joel, and I probably have done this half a dozen times.
Great. Well, we really appreciate all your help. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic.
And what's your name?
My name's Colleen.
And how long have you been helping out with
My
this?
first day, and I'll be back next year.
Great. Thank you.
Roxanne, and this is my 24th year.
Great. And how about you, young lady?
Hi, I'm Phyllis from Media, Delaware County. This is my 4th time volunteering. It's a great day.
Thank you. We
Happy
appreciate your help.
Thanksgiving.
Ed Morrissey, 6 years now.
Oh, thank you, Ed. We appreciate
Happy
that.
Thanksgiving.
Hello, my name is Dave McNeil, and I've been here about 25 years since the beginning. And it's a very blessed to be here, and it's a blessing to help others and give. Just ask you, bless you, Jesus, in Jesus' name.
Allison Davis is my first year.
Benjamin Davis. 3 or 4 years at this point? 4 years. 4 years. Fred Lehman, our 4th year.
Great. Well, guys, we appreciate your helping.
My name is Jennifer Gaddy, and this is my first year doing it in memory of my
I got
brother.
4 lunches made. I said, you're getting one of
Thank you.
My name's Peggy, and this is my first year volunteering. Look forward to many more years.
Hi, my name is Evan. This is my first year doing this.
Well, guys, we appreciate that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharon Sarnage, and I have been here about 16 years.
Hi, I'm Lauren Longy. This is probably my third year, third or fourth. Hi, I'm Paige Sargage, and I've been here. This is my first year.
Great. Well, welcome, and we appreciate your help.
Hi, I'm Brody Sargage. This is my first year. I saw him.
Hi, I'm Francesca D'Amico. This is my first time here. I worked for about 3 different days, and hopefully I'll be back next year.
Great. Thank you very much for your help. Well, at this point, it is roughly 11:45. Things are starting to calm down. Meals have been delivered to all the folks that we've had addresses for that were expecting a meal. And as I say, we have a force that still stays behind that's going to clean up when it's all said and done. We're going to have a luncheon now. There we go. There's Angelo.
Hi, Don.
And,
I saw you earlier, but I have Mr. King.
let's see, what can we say? This is something where, as you can see, things are calm now. We do have folks that do come in from the community that are here just for a meal. And that's part of the offering that is at the First Presbyterian Church in Glenolden. We're here to supply just meals for people and let them experience God's love. This is one way of an outreach of the church for the community to show that God is still with us and He's alive and He's active in our daily ongoing activities. So shortly we're going to start to eat. As I say here, these are the different warming trays that people will be manning them, and with those, this will be served to the people here. And what more can we really say about that? There will be a prayer said, and because it is the 25th year, we are actually going to have a little talk about that. I believe Elder Gwen Scalish will be leading that. So we're waiting for that to take place.
Jamal McIntyre. This is my 6th or 7th year volunteering here at the church. So been a nice day today again. Happy Thanksgiving.
Great. Thank you for coming out.
Hi, my name is Melinda Geller, and I've been coming here for about 15, 16 years on Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. A list on the table to show how organized this is. They have all the different cards that will give assignments out to the volunteers that want to help out. There's a lot of different things that have gone into this. A lot of planning, a lot of thought, and with 25 years under your belt, they've refined the things very, very well, all the different tasks. So that's what this table is. This was to be given out to the different folks so they knew exactly how they could help and make a contribution towards this great effort here.
And last year was pretty crazy, but in order to do that the magnitude of boxes that we're doing now, we are unable to set up the tables for you guys. So that's why it was all the commotion trying to set up the tables after the deliveries went out, because we're kind of growing out of our space with this ministry that we've been doing for 25 years. Unfortunately, my brother-in-law, and I think David, a few guys are still at the Praise and Worship Church down in Chester, who we've been helping them for years. We give them about 60 meals, and they put them in their vans and go out and deliver to people. We've had people this year called for meals for homeless people. One fellow asked for 20 meals. He was homeless himself, and he was inviting several people to his apartment to enjoy some meals and fellowship together. There's so many stories that go on with this ministry. Every year, I don't know where the money's coming from. I don't know where the turkeys are coming from. I don't know where the pies are coming from. I don't know where any of it's coming from. I don't know how many volunteers I'm going to get. I don't know how many drivers I'm going to get. I just leave it up to the big guy to touch all you guys' hearts and lead you here. So if you were touched by the Holy Spirit to come join us today, big guy's working on you. Because that's why you're here. That's why you're here with us to pull this amazing event off. I can't believe we've been doing this for 25 years. I'm starting to think I'm cuckoo at this point.
Bob can.
Yeah, my husband can. How many turkeys did you cook, Bob?
I lost track at
15? Yeah. So poor Bob, who's handicapped himself, cooked 15 turkeys. Carol's not here, but Carol and Gwen have been here all week with me. We've been here every morning till late at night, trying to get everything organized. It seemed like we did a little better this year than this year. But thank you so, so much. We would not be able to do this without you guys. We wouldn't be able to reach out to the magnitude of people that we reach out to. We're the only ones that do this. We're the only ones that deliver prepared meals to people out in the community. Because the people that we're reaching out to are elderly, they're homebound, they don't drive, they're disabled veterans, they're homeless people, they're just people that are struggling financially, they're just people that are lonely and they don't have any family nearby. And the list goes on and on. We did receive an award. Actually, I should say you all received an award. In April, we were recognized by the Delaware County Council out in media. We were actually on the news. What was it, Channel 6, Channel 10? I think we were on 2 news channels. They had a luncheon for us. They presented us with a plaque. Of course, I forgot to bring it down. It's upstairs. They presented us with a plaque. You know, there was a big write-up in the paper and everything about it. So that award honors all of you, because all of you come together to do this. We just were a token few that went up there and accepted the award, but the award goes to all of you who help us, you know, to do this. Unfortunately, I was saying my brother-in-law's down in Chester. I was hoping he would get back before we pulled this off, but it looks like everybody's hungry and ready for the blessing, right? Everybody hungry? All right.
Norma and Debbie and Bob.
And the other Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you could just all join hands somehow, you don't need to stand up, but if you could just all join hands, it's kind of if we made you stand up, I know it would be another chaos, but make sure you have somebody else's. There is, I just want to say this, there is a free will offering if you so choose. It's not necessary. There's a bucket up on the front table, so for now I'll give you Reverend Faith.
Let us pray together. Merciful God and loving Savior, any one of us could be homeless. Some of us have already been homeless, but we know that we have a home with you in heaven. And we offer our time and our service to you and to the community. Yes, there are food drives and bags are given out of food, but as Debbie said, we're the only ones that really prepare a hot meal. So we ask you to touch each individual here today. Assure them of your love, of your forgiveness, and your grace. And may this meal nourish us not only physically, but spiritually. For we pray in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. And let's everybody get a cheer for the people that have done this. Okay, you ready?
25 years strong. I know that we're not celebrating 25 years, but it is an accomplishment that we give from the heart. And Norma, raise your hand. Debbie, so we know. Bob, where's Bob? Okay. Lorraine, Jack, John Port, Barry, Mom, and where are they? Okay. There are so many. Jackie, Mom and Dad there, we adopted them. And the Wrights, Maria, and looking for all of our members. And we thank you all for coming today. Oh, I'm in the way. Okay, I'm going to let this back table go first because it's harder to get there, and then we'll do the front table. So we'll go like this and like this and like this and like this, okay? So front table can start and back table can start.